Janan Show.
And today we have a special guest star, Nicholas Sparks, who's going to be talking about his latest novel, The Last Song, which I just loved, by the way.
Me too. It was such a beautiful book.
I mean, the sea turtles, honestly, that was just so touching.
That part, it was wonderful. And then Blaze, how she was just such a bad friend, but then she was there for Ronnie at all times.
And Will just coming in, just understanding her so well.
And then the love story, and then with the father and the
Oh
daughter.
my gosh, you're just on your toes.
Wait, why don't we just have Nicholas Sparks himself come in?
Nicholas Sparks, come on out!
Hello, it is so nice
Welcome.
to be here. I brought you a pineapple.
thank you.
I just wanted to say thanks for having me on the show.
Oh,
very,
of course.
very nice of you.
Thank you for coming. So, Nicholas,
Yes.
what inspired you to become an author?
Oh, that question. I get asked this all the time. All interviews, I'm always asked that question, and I just have a different answer every time, you know? Well, growing up as a boy, I loved writing. Everyone hated writing in my class, but I loved it. It was my favorite, and my teacher knew I had a passion for it. And, you know, I took journalism in college, and journalism was always my favorite class, and then I just got here somehow, and I'm very blessed.
And where did you go to school?
Oh, you know, the same place Zora Neale Hurston went to college, you know?
Zora Neale Hurston?
Yes.
She wrote, And Their Eyes Were Watching God.
Yeah, and
She's like amazing.
right, and many great authors came from there, and I'm blessed too. I guess I'm one of them now. I don't know.
Wow,
That's
that's
what
exciting.
inspired you to write the last song.
Oh, well, I just had a childhood friend like Ronnie, and it's pretty much kind of the same thing almost. I mean, I changed it up a little bit, but the storyline is kind of almost a true story about my childhood friend. So, you know.
Did she fight with her father too?
Oh, yes. She fought a lot with her father, and that's another reason why I wrote this story. I wanted to focus on how important a daughter-father relationship really is, because teens don't know that when they're teens, but, you know, when they get older, they definitely should look back on it and be like, yeah, I made some mistakes, and my father was always right, and that's kind of always how it is, you know. I wanted to focus on that, the relationship part of it.
For sure.
Yeah, you did a good job with that, because
Yeah.
Ronnie really realized her, father.
Yeah.
And, her love. for
Yeah.
him.
But why did you make Ronnie so bitter, though, in the beginning about the divorce?
Well, you know, Ronnie's character, she doesn't like change, and what teenager really does? I mean, I don't know. She just was bitter about it, and she just couldn't adjust to it, and I guess I can't really blame her, you know?
Yeah. She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
So, taking the other path, what character in the book are you most like?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm going to go with either Will or Ronnie's dad, because they're both, you know, kind of strong-willed people, and they just try to bring out the best in people, you know? Yeah.
It's nice. Stay tuned in with us right after the break.
I say tomato.
And I say tomato.
It doesn't matter what you say, as long as you buy our fresh produce.
Produce.
They're multi-purpose tomatoes. Ketchup, tomato juice, tomato soup, baseballs,
Juggling.
whatever you want.
You take your pick.
You can even name your tomatoes.
Mine's name is Greg.
And my name is Reg.
Greg and Reg have a family together.
These are twins.
Can I buy a tomato?
Which tomato would you like?
This one.
This one is mine. This is Reg.
I'll take this one.
Okay, fine. You take the twins. Take the twins.
We're back with the Janan Show with the Nicholas Sparks.
So, Nicholas, talking more about the last song. My favorite part was definitely the baby sea turtles getting back into the ocean. And I just had to ask, do they represent something more?
Oh, I am so glad you asked that question. They do, actually, yes. They represent, you know, peace and freedom and independence. I just thought it was a calming sense to add in the book, and
Oh, yes, definitely.
yeah.
That was nice. My
Very
favorite
touching.
part was probably when he was rich, but Ronnie didn't even know. She saw the beauty within.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Beauty Within, good message of this book. I was aiming for that, so.
It was well received. So, we hear that the last song may be becoming a movie. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. Just the other day, in fact, Summit Entertainment called me up on the phone, and they asked if they could use my novel as a movie.
Who's gonna be playing the characters in this movie?
Oh, there's some ideas. You know, Liam Hemsworth might be playing Will.
Oh.
And, spoiler alert, well, Miley Cyrus might be playing Ronnie.
Miley
Whoa.
Cyrus. I just love her on Hannah Montana. She
Oh.
really just sends a good message.
Yeah,
to
on
kids.
Hannah Montana, yes. That's what we're going for.
I gotcha.
Well, I think that's all for today.